All right, Cult of the Lamb. Super hyped. I feel like everybody's playing it right now. Everybody's streaming it right now. There is an issue for me, for a lot of other people. I have simulation sickness, which means that sometimes when I play games that have a lot of camera motion that I can't control, screen shake, motion blur, or just it's fast paced, you know, I get nauseous, I get a headache, I get dizzy, and so on. It's all got to do with accessibility settings. But before I go deeper into that, I want to say that Cult of the Lamb came out on the 11th of August. It's developed by Massive Monster and published by Devolver Digital. It's got a demo out, so make sure you download the demo, you try it on Steam, by the way, and see if you can play it before you purchase this game, because I cannot. A lot of my community cannot play this game because of everything that's moving. I also want to point out that there are a lot of accessibility settings in the game already. So you go to settings, accessibility, you can turn screen shake sensitivity down to 0%, which is good. You can reduce the camera motion. Perfect. There is something, you know, you cannot turn it off. You can reduce the camera motion, great, but why can I not turn it off? What's the deal with that? I guess it's an artistic choice, which, you know, it's fine, but I know there's a person working on the dev team who is very much into accessibility, and I've had a conversation with them, and I raised my concerns before the release, and they assured me that they're gonna improve this game until the release. I'm sad to say that's not the case, because all these settings were already in the game like about a month ago when I had that talk with them. So, yeah, accessibility is great, and you know they also want the game to be more accessible, but also not completely, and that's something that I absolutely don't get. So maybe they ran out of time, I'm not sure, but you can reduce camera motion, but you can't turn it off. I don't get it. You can scale the text, great, yes. Animated text, you can turn that off, sure. Flashing lights, turning off is good, but even so, when I played this game a couple months ago, or like a month ago, there were still flashing lights. So we're gonna see if that changed now or not. And there's a dithering fade distance, and honestly, I have no clue what this is. I have it set to the lowest. I can set it to the highest, and I don't see a difference. So I'm not sure what that is even. If you know, leave me a comment. Tell me, because I honestly, I don't know. But camera motion, that is my main issue with the game now. This is why I cannot play this game. So I'm going to try for you. I will not stream this. It has apparently a really great Twitch integration where it lets viewers use channel points to be followers in the game and influence the game. And it seems great. It seems one of the best Twitch integrations I've seen. Unfortunately, you know, I can't stream this game, so I'm just gonna record a short video to let you know about this game and the accessibility issues that come up with it, and to encourage everybody to play the demo before actually purchasing that game. So let's see. A new save. But keep in mind, this is all with, you know, accessibility settings enabled already. Praise the Lamb, conduit to great power, promised liberator of the one who waits below. Yet sacrificial beast, take heed, for a crown cannot sit upon two brows. Alright. This is it. We're this cute and sad looking lamb. And you already see there's a lot of background movement, which for me is also an issue. It's not for everybody. My simulation sickness is very severe, but there's background movement with the grass, with the wind, and you cannot turn it off. Okay, and now be aware. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to walk to the left. Please notice the camera motion. So in order to see that properly, look at the edge of the screen. I'm just going in a straight line to the left. I'm going in a straight line to the right. You see that bobbing motion? I never played a game like this, like a 2D or like, I don't know, but what is this even? 2.5D game before with head bobbing. But look at the camera bobbing when I walk. Why is this a thing? Okay, let me rephrase that. Why can I not turn this off? I can reduce the camera motion. Just imagine if I wouldn't reduce this, if I wouldn't disable screen shake, it would be absolutely vomit-inducing immediately. But yeah, no. I feel very strongly about this because I talked to one of the developers about this. And I said, this is a real issue. People cannot play this game because of it. And it's not just me. There's a lot of people who can't. But, yep, no, look at this. And actually, I want to say this was not a thing a month ago when I played. I think they added this afterwards. Well, let's kneel to be sacrificed, I suppose. Before us stands the last of its kind. All others we have hunted down and put to the blade. With this final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill. The heretic who lies bound below will be condemned to eternal captivity. And the old faith shall be preserved. I've got to say, the artwork is great. And we did. Ascended to heaven. Although that doesn't look like heaven, doesn't it? But, the head bobbing. Alright. The one who waits. Come closer. Fear not, for though you are already dead, I still have need of you. Those foolish bishops thought they could keep you from me in death, but instead they sent you straight to me. I will give you life again, but at a price. All I ask is for you to start a cult in my name. Do we have a deal? Yes, oh absolutely. Well, sure, absolutely. The game has achievements. What is the... Oh, is this the crown? Yeah. Aw, we look so happy now. Great. We are so happy. Attack and dodge roll. Alright, let's see then. Yeah, so remember how I have bright flashes or flashing lights turned off? But with every sword hit, first of all, you move, as in you take a step and also the camera takes a step. But also every sword swing has a huge bright light on the screen. Okay. Also, like the animated text, if I were to actually play this game, I would turn it off, but it's great that you can turn it off. The head bobbing, is that still a thing? Let's see. Going to the left, going to the right. I feel like when you move faster, and now we definitely move faster than before, it is maybe less, but yeah, I can definitely still see it. More when I walk left and right instead of walking up or down. So, yeah, well. I'll play a bit longer to give you an impression of how this works, but we're now going to go to the next room. Fear not, I am Ratau. I was once a chosen vessel like you, but those days are lost to the winds. I was sent to guide you. We're deep in the lands of the old faith and in grave danger. My instructions are to lead you to safety. Continue through the woods. Escape lies ahead. I will be close by. Burrowing in the ground. Lovely. Okay, next room. I didn't actually get to choose. I was just, okay, go through the... It's not even a door. Go over there and then happens. Oh wait, this button. Inventory. I found a coin. This is me. Happy little lamb. And a cult, but I've got no followers. Right then. Also the dodge roll here. Usually I forget about this, but I can dodge. That's the thing. we have to destroy this too? Who knows? I can't even destroy the skeletons then that remain, but okay. So, combat is fast-paced. The camera moves all the time, really. It moves with my character, but then also, like, this is not great to look at. For me, at least. I know there are people who don't have issues with it at all, but that's sad. It's sad. It's very sad. I want to like this game. I mean, I do like this game, right? But I want to be able to play it without running the risk, and I know that's going to happen very quickly with this game, of getting a headache, of, you know, feeling ill. It's just, why? They're trying so hard with adding accessibility settings, but then they don't go all the way. It's like, you know, let's add a couple accessibility settings so, you know, it looks good, but it's still not accessible to everybody. And it's just, why? Why go only halfway? It's so sad. We have nearly reached safety, but look ahead. Another poor soul about to be sacrificed. Rescue them, and they would have no choice but to join your new cult. O mighty bishops of the old faith, we ask you to accept the sacrifice of this wretched soul. Hey, who interrupts our ritual and trespasses on sacred ground? Well, that would be me. Don't worry. The bright flash when I use an attack. Also, when the enemy uses an attack, it's not just me, it's even more bright lights. Despite having flashing lights turned off. If that's not flashing, I don't know what is. Aw, scat little bunny. I'll rescue you. Follower awaits indoctrination. Awesome. Okay, moving on then. We have reached safety. You have done well. The red crown will allow you to use those markings on the ground to transport yourself great distances. It will take you to a temple that has fallen to ruin. There you will be able to begin your new cult. I will meet you there. Alright, let's go to the cult. Heretics defeated. Cleanse the non-believers. Cleanse the non-believers is very difficult to read here if red is in the background. I gained 7 coins and 1 follower. I don't know what those, like, crests, flags are. Alright, I killed 34 people. Please select difficulty. Don't worry, you can change the difficulty at any time in the settings menu. Medium is recommended for moderate players looking for a well-rounded experience. Developer recommended. I like that there's an easy mode as well. Extra hard, recommended for players with a death wish. I mean, I'm not going to play this much longer anyways, but... A new building unlocked. Cultist something or other. This hallowed ground, which once was mine, is now yours. This crumbling ruin is to be the site of your new cult. We have much to do. We begin by indoctrinating this poor soul into the warm embrace of your cult. Followers can gather resources for you, or this one to collect lumber or stone. It's a cute animation. Alright. Please, spare me. The name. Randomize. Smyrna, sure. Choose form. Alright. DLC stuff. They sent me this because this is actually a review key. So Devolver Digital sent me a key. With the DLCs as well. So I can just choose, you know, you're gonna be a turtle. Because why not? We can choose a color. A blue turtle. Choose a variant. Oh, that's nice. Go with this one. Could also randomize it. That traits, but that I can't change those. Gullible, 15% easier to level up. Sloth, work and devotion generation speed reduced by 10%. And zealous, ignores dissenters when they preach. Alright. That's our first follower and probably also the last. Myrna, you go and chop trees. Clear trees and collect wood. Let's go. By your hand, our cult will grow powerful. But your followers cannot live on prayer alone. They must eat. Gather the necessary resources and build a cooking fire. It will allow you to prepare meals for your followers. Alright, collect lumber. I mean, if my follower's doing this, right? But I can collect stone. I'll mine. Yeah, okay. And this is also something they have not changed since I last played. You mine, right? And when you swing your tool, the camera moves. Why? It feels like the camera is attached to the feet. Or maybe not even. I don't know. Oh. Oh god. Why? This is just so sad. I would like to like this game. I really would, but ooh, it's making it very difficult for me. All that motion. You'd seriously take a long time to do this. Useless follower here. Come on. Right, we collected everything. We're gonna build a cooking fire. It's in general. There's follower buildings, faith, and decorations. Alright, we're gonna get the cooking fire. Cook raw items and turn them into meals that followers can eat. Can only be built once. Also here we have to deal with a smooth camera. So I move whatever I want to build, and the camera immediately starts, but when I stop moving it, the camera lags behind. It doesn't immediately stop with what I'm moving. If you notice this? It's like a short delay. The camera continues moving on and then stops. Yeah. So my follower is building this now. I'm very sad to say this is it. I just don't want to play this game at this stage. Followers need to eat. Hungry, they need food. Find more food while crusading. Pick routes that pass through foraging locations. Plant farms to grow your own food. Seeds can be purchased or found whilst crusading. Which is cool, you know? I like the concept of it. I really do. It looks gorgeous. I think it's funny as well. Sadly, alas, I cannot play this game. And it bothers me to no end because I want to like this game and I want to play it, but not at the cost of feeling nauseous. And I'm very sad and also disappointed in the developer because they are trying with accessibility. They are really trying, but why only halfway? I don't understand. Like, reduce camera motion, yeah, but you know, it's still there and it still sets off my simulation sickness. And I've heard from a lot of people who feel the same way. I disable flashing lights, but still, every time I, as the character, or my character, or anybody else swings a sword, there is a flashing light. It's very sad. I'm disappointed in this. But there is a demo, so at least we've got this. If you go to Steam, you can download the demo, you can play it, see for yourself if you can stomach this game. I'm sad to say I cannot, but you know, make up your own mind, have a look at this. But this is also like a plea to the developers once again to add more accessibility settings, you know, just instead of reducing camera motion, well, not instead of, but in addition, you know, let me just turn it off. I don't feel like there's a need for a smooth camera. There's no need for head bobbing in a game like this. It's not a first-person game, and even in first-person games, it can be nausea-inducing. There is no need for the camera to be stuck to what seems to be the tool when you're gathering resources. Please, 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 you've done good work so far with accessibility, but take that extra step to make it really accessible, not just halfway. Thank you. And also thank you watchers, thank you my community. This is sadly all I can give you for Cult of the Lamb. Very disappointing, I know, but you know, I hope you enjoyed this video anyways, and I hope that it was helpful for you to figure out if you can play this or not. It was hopefully also a bit educating on simulation sickness, on accessibility in video games. Spread the word, you know, like this. If you did, comment, you know, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much.